Greetings, my dear friends. If today's joke gave you a chuckle, don't forget to subscribe. It's free, and it'll make us even closer as friends. Three professors are discussing whether it's better to have a wife or a mistress. The French professor insists it's better to have a mistress. It's more exciting. Your life is always passionate, full of romance. The philosophy professor disagrees. No, it's much better to have a wife. Your love grows deep, you live with your best friend, and there are few unpleasant surprises. The math professor listens to them for a while, then says, "Actually, if you ask me, it's best to have both." The other two gape at him in surprise. Both! Well, of course, he continues. That way, when your mistress thinks you're with your wife, and your wife thinks you're with your mistress, you can do mathematics. Reaching the end of a job interview, the human resources officer asked a young engineer fresh out of MIT, "And what starting salary were you looking for?" The engineer replies, "In the region of $125,000 a year, depending on the benefits package." The interviewer inquires, "Well, what would you say to a package of 5 weeks vacation, 14 paid holidays, full medical and dental, a company matching retirement fund to 50% of salary, and a company car leased every 2 years? Say a red Corvette?" The engineer sits up straight and says, "Wow, are you kidding?" And the interviewer replies, "Yeah, but you started it." A king, overjoyed with a recent victory, decided to release all the prisoners from his dungeons. As he was inspecting the liberated prisoners, he noticed an elderly man who seemed to have been imprisoned for an extraordinarily long time. The king, deeply moved, called the old man over and asked, "How long have you been imprisoned?" The old man replied, "Since your father's reign." The king, touched by the response, felt a tear welling up in his eye. He turned to his guards and said, "Rearrest him immediately. He's a relic from my father's era."